Alright, so for concealed carry, this is just a normal shirt. Pretty, you gotta remember, if it's hot summer and you're wearing a t-shirt, you get a shirt that's not buttoned and open. I mean, it's pretty obvious here someone's carrying a gun. Well, it's really more obvious than something slightly printing. This shirt's really small. I would normally probably wear a slightly bigger shirt, a little bit baggier. Plus, it's white. But even with that being said, I mean, you know, I go get my wallet out, you know, buy something, put my wallet back. This is, you wouldn't know it, but I'm carrying a full-size Colt, 4-inch barrel, 357 Magnum. Okay, where's this blind? You know, and that's how that's carried. I mean, man, it just sits. This holster just really sits well, and I mean that's really concealed. You know, if I'm bending over, if you look, holster's kind of going down in my pocket, and then my wallet. You know, I mean, nobody's going to see that in a million years. I mean, there's people carrying like cell phone cases with these huge bulges and everything, and nobody says, "Well, are you wearing a gun?" You know, so it's totally fine. I'm walking around in the summer with this. And as far as the draw, it's, you know, that's the draw. Okay. Now you saw I didn't print myself. Look at this is a big, huge gun. This is the same size as a Colt Python. A big gun. Colt Trooper. A big, massive 357 Magnum. And look at that bull barrel. Pretty cool. That's a bad mo right there. Okay. So that's how that's carried. Reholster this guy, and that was with the thumb brake on when I drew that. So kind of hard. I just got this holster, so I'm getting used to it. But yeah, that's that. It's backwards. It's just a right-handed holster backwards. It's angled this way. You can't just get a left-handed holster and put it over here because it'd be angled the wrong way. This angled backwards is real natural for you to move your hands. Like, think about if you put your hands behind your back. It's very natural human movement to do that. So that's really the position you're in when you're drawing. So it's a very natural draw. And again, you see I'm not printing myself at all. It's actually unnatural to take this and point at yourself. It's natural for your hands to be back. You're not going to turn your wrist like this. This is very natural. So, very natural way. And if I took this gun, this holster, and turned it around like a normal, the way that it's meant to be carried, it will print way more. It'll be way more noticeable. Remember, I'm wearing a pretty tight shirt, pretty tight, you know, shirt, and carrying a full-size, big, huge 357 Magnum with a massive grip. This is a monster grip on this gun. It's huge, but man, just it carries great, and that's how I'm gonna be carrying it. So that's a Fletch High Ride holster, and no, it's not leaning out. It's just it works really well like this. So, and everybody's body is different. You know, I seen a guy with a belly who had a cross draw, like a 1911, right here in a cross draw. But with his stomach and everything, it sat right there, and he was so concealed with that. But with me, that wouldn't work because, you know, we're just different body shapes. So you got to find what works, but this is a really cool way, and man, the draw is just so awesome, man. Look at that. You know, it's just a bad mo to carry this big, huge
Bad Mamba Jamba, look at that. Man. Really cool, man. When I go over to my buddy's house and I'm like, look what I'm carrying. And we've been hanging out and he didn't even know I had a gun. That's pretty cool. Again, and that's okay. My hand's not on the trigger. It's just a safe way to reholster and carry. Alright, catch you guys later.